Hello, welcome to my share-a-thon about using LASSO in NextGenPET. I'm Ben Van Duzen at Chico State, and LASSO stands for Learning About STEM Student Outcomes. And it's a free online tool to help you assess data on student change over a semester. And so it happens to be hosted on the Learning Assistant Alliance website. If you don't know what Learning Assistants are, you should check out my share-a-thon on using Learning Assistants in NextGenPET. But for this, you don't actually have to use Learning Assistants to use this resource. It's free to everybody. But you will need to create an account on the Learning Assistant Alliance website, which is free. And once you're logged in, you'll see a page that looks like this. And the LASSO box is down here. So if we click on LASSO, it takes you to the LASSO page here. And on the left, you can see all the different semesters that I've been using LASSO. And if I click on these, I can see the courses I've used them in. Sched 141 happens to be the NextGenPET course. And so what you want to do is you'll want to go ahead and add a course if you haven't used it before. And you can upload some information about your course here, which I'm not actually going to do right now. But you can say a few things about your course, including, are you using learning assistants? And then it will allow you to, it'll give you a course, which let's look at this semester. So here I've created two courses that I'm using LASSO with. So let's say I've got Sched 141, this is NextGenPET. And I've actually got three different sections of it, but I'll click on section 1 here. And right now I'm using the SIS. This stands for Students Science, or Science Identity for Students. Oh man, I forgot. But I can click Add Assessments. We'll see it here. And you can see the list of different assessments you can pick between. Right, SIS, Student Identity Survey. There it is, or Science Identity Survey. All these different assessments are hosted on here. So you see there's a bunch in physics. Some other ones that folks might be interested in for NextGenPET are the CLAS, but you can see there's a bunch of different instruments in different disciplines. We're adding more all the time. I'm going to cancel, create a new one. But also, if you want to know what you're getting yourself into, you can click on an assessment and click View Assessment, and it will pop up and you can kind of see what's the questions look like for students here. But we can go back and say, wait, cancel new assessment. We don't need a new one right now because I've already got the SIS set up here. And here you can see the 18 students in this lab section. And you can see the pretest, all but one of them did the pretest, so that's good. If I wanted to remind people to do it, I can click the email reminder button for my pretest here, and all the students who haven't taken the pretest will get an email reminder. And each of these students in the emails they get, it has a unique link for them. So it keeps track of who's done it and who hasn't. Or if I just want to email this one student, I click this little email button right here, and it'll pop up with an email that I can send them personally that has their unique link in it. Now, at the end of the semester, I'm going to want to launch my post-test, and so all I do here is I'll click on the deadline and say, let's say I want them to have to do it by February 27th. I'll click Start Assessment Now. Each of my students will get a unique an email with a unique link in there, so it knows when they complete it. They click that link, and then they'll go online and complete their assessment. And there'll also be an email reminder button will pop up, so whenever I want to ping the whole class, it'll send it to everybody who hasn't done it just by clicking that email reminder button. Now, the output here, you don't see anything right now because this course isn't done, but let's go back to an old semester here, and you see what it looks like when it's all done. So here was my NextGenPET class, and I gave them the CLAS, and you can see most all the students, all but one did the pretest, most all of them did the post-test, and if I click Get Report, it will analyze that data from the class for me and give me a nice little PDF that makes it easy to look at how my students did here, and any shifts they had. And if you're familiar with the CLAS, has these different categories, but you see the overall shifts. They went from, they have more expert-like views at the end. So it creates this nice little report that I could put in my RTP file or share with somebody. But if I really want to dig in, I can also go and click Get Results and Analysis, and this will give me all of the students' actual answers. So if I wanted to do more research, I could use this button here. This also, students end up filling out demographic data, and so I can see all of those answers as well. So if I want to look at issues of equity, that data's in there, and I could share that with other folks I'm doing research with. So there's a short tour of LASSO. Again, it's all a free tool, a bunch of different assessments. Hopefully saves you time from having to give these assessments in class because they can do it at home. You could do it in class if you wanted to. But yeah, you also don't have to know how to score or anything like that. Just spits out a nice report for you at the end if that's all you want. So anyways, I hope you hope you find it a useful tool. If you have questions about it, let me know. I am the director of the Lasso platform, and yeah, happy to help folks out. All right, thanks so much.